Lumix have just announced new firmware update for their new S1II and S1R II cameras. In this video, I'll show you what's new and why it is worth upgrading. These updates kind of bring both of these cameras in line with each other, with few differences when it comes to S1R II because of the higher resolution sensor. So to install this new firmware, you need to download a .bin file from Panasonic website, format your SD or CF Express card in the camera, connect the card to the computer and place that .bin firmware file in the root directory of your memory card. Unzip it first if it is zipped. It does not need to go in any folder. Make sure you have fully charged battery in camera, insert the memory card in the camera and navigate to firmware version in the camera's menu. Here you can see what is your current version of your camera and the attached lenses. Select firmware update and install the new version. Fairly simple. So what does this new firmware brings? Watch to the end. I'll discuss and demonstrate the biggest update, in my opinion, right at the end. Let's talk about S1R II specific new feature first. 8.1 and 7.2K 3x2 open gate recording internally and raw video output via HDMI to external recorder. This is kind of exciting. Open gate in general is great for multi-purposing your footage and recropping for horizontal or vertical delivery. 8.1K, although it seems very gimmicky as it's not easy to find an 8K display right now, this resolution gives you crazy amount of room for cropping and reframing your shot. So for example, you are run and gun shooting with only 35mm lens. By switching over to 8K, you can get amazing looking close-ups, which normally you wouldn't be able to get with 35mm lens as well, by cropping. With this, for both cameras, you have now frame aspect ratio guides and you can display up to 3 at the same time in different colors. This is a feature brought from S9 and S5 series of cameras, useful if you do shoot in open gate and need some visual help with framing in multiple aspect ratio formats. They have added now to S1R II Urban Sports Human Detection Autofocus mode from S1 here. Great for shooting dynamic, moving, fast moving subjects like sports. Seemingly big update, big one for film production companies shooting with Arri cameras. There is Arri Log C3 flat color profile available in S1 series of cameras, but not for free. This is a paid for upgrade and I don't know how much it will cost. In honesty, this is a very niche feature that will only be really useful or needed by small number of users for specific reason. In my opinion, this will not turn this camera into Arri, and there is nothing wrong with Lumix's own V-Log already there for capturing more dynamic range and color grading. But if you shoot with Arri cameras on big production and you want these cameras to match, you can now purchase the license key for the Arri Log profile. Now you can also direct transfer files from CF Express card to SD card or to external SSD drive. Helpful if you need to free some space on the cards or more importantly back files up when on the move. The autofocus frame color can be changed now from standard white to one of the 10 colors available now. Nice touch. Few smaller improvements are wireless tether with Capture One. Cool, but shame that this is not possible with Adobe Lightroom yet. Bluetooth connectivity with DJI gimbals, Bluetooth timecode sync and HLG view assist when filming in HLG, so you can see the correct exposure and colors on the camera's monitor. And the last two interesting updates are ability to customize focus ring, so it can be used as a control ring. This is already available in S1II, it's coming now to S1R II as well. And the biggest, most interesting one in my opinion is in-camera focus stacking. Okay, this is not new. Other brands do it. Lumix had focus bracketing and post focus in their cameras in the past, but this is slightly different. So what is it? You can take up to 15 photos. The camera will move the focus point throughout the frame and combine the images in camera into one final photo with less shallow depth of field. This is absolutely great for macro photography when depth of field is very shallow, but also for landscape or architecture photography. This allows you to shoot with wider apertures when it is darker, for example, and still get sharper throughout images by combining multiple focus points, multiple images in camera. This is also great for S1R II with the higher resolution sensor if you shoot landscapes. I really like how often Lumix is updating their cameras and how they address these issues to make the cameras constantly better. For all of you asking, I am working on my full reviews of Lumix S1R II, S1II and 24 to 60mm f2.8 lens. They will be coming soon here on this channel, as well as my Polish speaking one. If you have any questions or comments, leave them below this video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.